Hi guys, happy Monday. Doesn't it feel like such a long week? I was like, right, I need a bottle of wine. And I was like, wait, what day is it? We're gonna be speaking about manifestation, not specifically like about manifestation, but coming through. Okay, we're gonna be speaking about frequency matching within the actual reading. Like, I wonder if it's gonna come up. I just won a festival ticket for Awakenings. Let me know if anyone's going. I'm going on my first solo festival. It was the one I wanted to go to. Like, that whole lineup is my shit. It's my Spotify playlist, is my life. And I'm so excited to go solo. But what I did is I'd entered this raffle thing 30 times. Every time I entered it, I'd sat there and been said my name out loud and been won, never won them. And then this time I entered the raffle and it just didn't even look at it. I didn't even do that on purpose, but I was just dancing to music to someone who's gonna headline there. And then I turned around and they were like, you've won. So and I also started to buy clothes for it as well, even though I didn't have a ticket because it's sold out. But so if this is resonating, as this is giving you butterflies, if this is making you excited, this is 100% a sign to make sure that you are frequency matched. Okay, whatever it is, whether it is moving, love, career, money. Okay, make sure first of all that you've got the space in your life for that. Okay, make sure that you have got the space in your life for that. You know, they always say, if you want love or you want someone to move in with you, make space in your wardrobe or your home. Mine's absolutely full. Namaste. But, make space. We want to be mood boarding. We want to be frequency matching, that exact thing. We want to be imagining our lives with this person in this place, doing this thing. Okay, the spirit of that is coming through. So let's go. I wanted to say all that because I'm very confident that that is going to be the whole topic of today. Okay, and whoever's seeing this is a sign that you are so close, or if you've pivoted and wanted to redirect, this is a sign that the redirection was true. Something that I'm really hearing is just follow your essence. Follow your essence, where, who, what, totally most encapsulates your essence, the way that you want to continue or start to live your life. Okay, follow your essence. It's following the white rabbit, but the white rabbit is you. Something that I'm hearing as well is a totem. Okay, so you might have something that's super lucky. You might be rubbing something like a necklace or a crystal, or playing with something in your hands at the moment. This is a lucky totem. If you didn't know that it is. Ooh, how exciting. A lot to do with going on your own journey. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Okay, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Right, don't even. Because, I did a reading the other day. And I was like, oh, you're going to meet someone in 6 weeks. When is this festival? It's in 6 weeks. Both new moons as well. Okay, both new moons. So the festival is around the second week of July, so that might be very specific for you. This could also be okay, so it's turned into a love reading. I do feel though, just opening, I feel you are or have or will very soon, maybe even after this, just completely opening your heart space, your heart chakra, your mind, your third eye, completely open to life, just feeling that energy of love, which is always an energy that is ready to give, ready to put out. And then when you have an energy that's ready to put out, it means that you also have it kind of signals that there's going to be space within for it to be filled as well. So the more you're putting out, the more you're getting back. Yeah, give this one more, why not? The energy is gaining momentum. Period. Do we have a waxing moon? Sorry, I had to scream. I'm so excited. It took me an hour to sit down and do this. I've been manifesting that to filth. Amazing. So the energy is gaining momentum, and I feel this energy for you. I'm not just speaking about myself because I'm a Leo rising, although I did have to mention that, but I'm speaking because I know that this will resonate for you guys as well. Okay, fab. And a fiery climax approaches on the bottom, period. Wow. Okay. Let's speak about love, but not just specifically because... Right, let me just get the cards out. Because I feel that it's all coming in at once. Okay. Okay, universe, whoever's watching this, let's do a 9-card spread and let's see what is going on. Let's channel its frequency match into this energy. So, what came out next to all the Moonology cards? The one card in the Lenormand deck that is also a moon. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. But I can't leave. We need 8 more cards, please. Oh. Okay, so this card came out and I was like, right, is this going to be the center card or is this going to be the card that represents who I'm reading for? Okay, and I was like, right, this can be the central card. Guess what card represents you? The key. You are the key. You are the key into the door that opens up into everything that you want. Total frequency match, total everything. It just feels like everything, this opening up into this just complete, like, this like world that you didn't even know existed. I'm getting a lot of things through, like a lot of like Alice in Wonderland. I did want to say Wizard of Oz, but also no, because what's behind the curtain is like quite disappointing for her, isn't it? So you just being you, the most important thing, right? And maybe this is happening, maybe it's not. Maybe you've been like kind of dogging yourself out over, you know, let's quote unquote like not being productive or not doing enough. I'm just here to tell you that it's your energy that is the key. It's your energy that is most important and not necessarily doing a lot of work. Okay, so obviously like yeah, you know, work smart. You don't need to work smart and be very purposeful with the places in which like you are putting your energy, obviously. But apart from that, it's not, this is not an energy like a kind of like, you know, a kind of like heavy grafting, kind of like sending out a million CVs in a day. This is not like an energy that works for whoever I'm reading for. You're definitely someone that is like a magnet that attracts things. So really the key to your success, to your life, I mean, it's just success being alive, but to your like accomplishments, to your life is just your energy. Not only you maintaining that, but you expanding that. Like everybody say with me, okay, I do not seek fulfillment, I seek expansion. I do not seek fulfillment, I seek expansion. Okay, this is also something that will help keep your energy focused as well. And I can't leave you. What's crowning you? Luck and money and abundance. I just know the heart's gonna come out as well. Like we're gonna get everything on the table. Thank you so much. Amazing. Good health. We love this. You're gonna have a lot more energy as well. Do you know what, something that I'm hearing is something else that might help you decide like which direction is best, or to make a choice is kind of like, right, if you think about the situation, think about being in the situation, think about being with the person, think about living in the place, think about getting the career or like the highest accolade that you can. Like, how does your body feel in that? Okay, because your mind, you know, it can't distinguish between what's real and what's not. And so, you know, which is why like visualization is so powerful. But like, how does your body feel in that? Do you feel like, oh, like, even though this is great, like, do you feel like, if you thought about something that you know you're not as excited as like you should be or could be or would be? Oh, that like sent me into a trance. That's all I can hear now. Like, do you feel a bit prematurely exhausted by the work? That's not because it's going to be hard work. Hard work doing something that you love fills you with energy and excitement and flow state and obsession. Okay. So you're going to know this by when you visualize, like, how does your body feel? If do you have more energy? Do you feel more alive, more kind of like vigorous? I feel that like a lot, like all of this is coming in and has been triggered by okay? No matter like who you like to be with, this is representative of another person, a serious option, not a serious person, a serious option. 10:11 on the clock. 10th and 11th of July could be significant. That's when the festival is. Okay, the scythe. But I can't leave you. Could we get 3 more cards, please, that are representative of this energy? I love this, though. Really, things just coming to an end that need to. Something else that I'm hearing as well, if you've had any kind of like health problems, or mainly kind of like a lot of like lethargy, or you lethargy, like the sleeping pattern and just kind of like your sleeping cycle, or like your attention span is something that I'm hearing. Anything like that, if you've had like any of those problems, especially if you find that like your health, whether it's like mental or physical health, is and like optimism is like waning when the moon is like full or doing something, that's something that's going to come to an end as well. Oh god, I just thought of something and I just completely forgot it. Yeah, something that I'm seeing is like health issues being resolved, because you being in your like authentic energy, you know, you completely embracing like the light, the dark and the light side of the moon, basically like you accepting all of yourself as it is going to bring so much release. I feel like you've worked through like a lot of trauma, a lot of things from childhood, and it's just kind of like this is the very last release, but this is also kind of like the relinquishing and the solving of the kind of like trauma, and I feel like you've done it all on your own as well, which is so difficult, but honestly like the most rewarding thing ever. And yeah, a lot of this is going to be just completely, we've got so much moon energy. Sorry, this is really distracting me. Oh my god. Relinquished anyway through being yourself. Okay, that didn't feel too like important to say. Communication from this man. We'll pull some of the cards to see if we know. I was only going to do a short one. Let's do a long one. But I can't leave you. Okay, these next two are a little bit more difficult to shuffle. There we go. A little bit more difficult to shuffle because I have my wrists on the table. Okay, something that I'm hearing is have like a little look around, you know, physically, or sorry, like literally or figuratively, about what is the visualization? Something that's difficult, or you're finding it difficult to make happen. I feel that like there's something in your life and it's kind of like your back's against the wall a little bit, or you're a bit more restricted than you might know. I feel that you would know you're a bit restricted in this area, or like this was holding you back a little bit, but it's holding you back more than you know, because like I get the visualization of you kind of like recognizing it a little bit, but I don't think you actually know how much it would alleviate you and your ability to do something that actually comes natural. Yeah, it could be to do with a move. Okay, it could be to do with like your environment, like a home environment, or like a job or something like that. You might be sitting there being like, oh well, it pays the bills, at least I've got a roof over my head, and it's just kind of like, yeah, fair enough, but I don't think you understand that how much it's kind of impacting something that you are naturally really good at and supposed to go down, a path that you're supposed to go down. Okay, ooh, oh my god, what an exciting spread. Oh my god, crazy right. God, this is exciting. Okay, so yes, you are the key. You are the key to your life, everything that you want, and it's crazy. Like if you could see the spread, the key is the first square on the left, and then it's kind of like everything else that's like trickling out of that, and you read these cards diagonally, like left and right and down and all the directions, and it's like opening up to all of this, okay? You have walked through the door, but you haven't shut the door behind you yet, okay? But you will this summer. Big change, big life change. Yeah, a lot of abundance, a lot of luck in oh, something I'm hearing, Scorpio placements. You might have a North Node in Scorpio, or like very kind of like Plutonian, or like a moon in Scorpio, or very kind of like Pluto like energy. But a huge key actually for your journey, for you being seen, for you shining so bright, is to alchemize, speak about, embrace the dark half of you, okay, to bring that to light. I think that you will very much be seen. This is in relationships as well, okay? It's very important, and it's going to be so freeing and liberating and unlock so much abundance and luck and journey. There's a lot of travel overseas. The right endings are coming as well. What I was going to say, and all off the back of you being authentic. But it's like, you being authentic is you really feeling like, you know, you might have been in situations, and like romantic situations, and you just never felt that you could fully be yourself, okay? You will be with this person, and you will be right off the bat, and it's important that you do know that, like, you can be, and you should be. And this person is going to absolutely love that. But also, something that I'm seeing very heavily is that whoever I'm speaking to definitely will have a like career that's famous, semi-famous. You're like speaking on camera, speaking about like things that have like happened to you, giving advice, teaching, healing through anything. You either, or even just say like interviews are going to be quite like a something I'm hearing is like quite an interesting and well received and well respected, and what is it called, and a branch that like people are grateful for off your tree, okay? So let's say even if you're just like an actor or something, or a musician, like the interviews that you have where you like give advice and are relatable are going to be actually really important branch. Your like life story and how you've done things is going to be really important to your whole like career and life and everything. People are going to know a lot about you, and it's going to, like, something I'm hearing is just like warm up the world. And this is going to heal you as well. I'm not saying that there's any more work that you need to do on yourself, but just know that a lot of healing is coming to you in like ways that obviously you wouldn't even know, because how would you know when it's beyond what you can do for yourself? But God, so much healing. Right, let me just get a quick little look. Oh, right, I didn't even cover these ones. Okay, news communication from someone, which is the key. I do kind of sense like that someone coming in who's going to be like a very serious romantic contender could come to you first, giving you an opportunity. Like, they definitely know that they're like very attracted to you and that there's something special, but they are a very professional person. I feel like this is something that will just kind of like happen gradually. I think you both just feel very kind of like professional towards each other, and like, yeah, this person definitely lives overseas. I've been saying the Chariot, it's all happening very quickly. Cancer as well represents the Chariot. Cancer season is the 10th and the 11th of July, which is in like 6 weeks from when I give that last reading. So Cancer season's going to be big. Cancer and the beginning of Leo season, July, is going to be huge. And it feels hot as well. It feels like, oof, everything's heating up. And there's a little manifestation tip as well, which I never do, and I'm going to start. If you want something, write it down on paper, set it on fire, okay? What am I even pulling cards for? Right, okay, and then we've got, yeah, big invitation abroad. I'm getting like not either or, both things, okay? Traveling for work, short journeys. There might be a short journey that turns into like a forever journey into living abroad. How exciting. Can I get some clarification, please, for the... Something that I'm seeing as well is with your like the abundance that's coming for you within your job, you are going to be able to pay for, what I'm seeing is someone's healthcare, like a family member or a close friend. You're going to be able to pay for them to have really good healthcare. Okay, Three of Cups, exactly. A lot of celebration. This is really good for your energy as well. Okay, really good for your energy. The higher your energy is, the more kind of like music you're listening to and having fun and enjoying like whoever I'm speaking for to. That is the key to everything. Okay, so you not doing stuff you doing stuff that you don't like necessarily love, just get it over and done as quick as possible so that you can like do things that you love. Your key is to enjoy your life, and for people to see you enjoying it as well is very healing for them. I just had like a feeling to look on the bottom, the Ten of Cups. Exactly. Let's get a really quick Mermaid Oracle card. Oh my god, how exciting. You're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. Exactly. Oh, that one's, I always used to wish that I lived in the dream. Amazing. Well, oh my god, have the best day. Bye.